lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the Miami area native, Lewis Brinson. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Miami down order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Rockies, the catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Walter.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it in.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Walters stands at second with no outs. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Oh, good spot on the black for strike two. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball. And just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Now in the box, number 31. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Base hit into right center. He'll get it into second.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. I have to imagine. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. For their first hit of the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike. The 1-2. Line drive to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will wind up kicking off the wall near the 350 sign. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The left fielder.
In is Curtis Granderson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
The first baseman, Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd. Coming up, all even.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. Cooper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We've played 3 full. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for Miami, the second baseman.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Castro.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping up now, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 28.
Ready now for the Marlins. Ryan Holiday hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth.
In there, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike one. Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Now batting, number 31.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, number 31. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the one here. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. And their runners at the corners now. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey. pitcher, number 55.
Stepping in and here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Pitch inside, the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Straight up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Colorado's out in front, 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he misses 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Marrero isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
A windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Story is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So stepping in, John Gray. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
John Gray.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cooper is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Desmond. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And in the bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the in. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Curtis Granderson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in once again, Martin Prado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Desmond. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Up next from Miami, John Birdie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Prado stands at second with 2 gone. Down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Prado rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The center fielder, number 9.
It swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Now batting, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball one to start the at-bat. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs. Ryan Stanek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Miami.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. 0-1 the count. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Zips it to Castro for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Hampson is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Daniel Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. First to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 6 and the Marlins 4. Ready for another shot now. Devin Marrero. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Number 47 will grab a bat and hit.
He's hitting for Miami. Number 47.
Wade Davis comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. A ball and no strikes. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 36 RBIs. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here it comes, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in, Martin Prado. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here it comes, 1-0. That's popped up, out towards short right field. Coming in is Blackmon. He makes the play. A great catch. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And